Hello YouTube! So today I am once again trying to do a geode. I'm trying things a little differently by pouring not the whole tile but just a little bit, getting some coverage there, and then adding another color, this light blue instead, just a drop, and trying to spread that drop out to create the circular ring. I think I'm tilting it to too many ways because it's starting to spread out and not be so circular anymore, but to fix that I'm adding some more light blue just to make another circle on the exterior part of that. Hopefully that fixes it, and then I'm creating another ring on the inside with the blue and gold, so when I tilt it, it will hopefully spread and make it look like a geode ring. So we'll see. And oops. And so I'm tilting and things are spreading and not quite being circular. So I'm just trying to contemplate. I don't want to tilt it too much, but at the same time I want more rings. So I'm adding some more light blue to the middle to hopefully get more rings, and then some dark blue. You know, if you can't tilt the rings, might as well just make the drop myself. Kind of like a water drop, right? So just trying to carefully tilt it to keep the shape, but it doesn't seem to, well, it's working a bit. You can see the middle. It is definitely being more of a ring in a circular or oval, I guess now, sense. And it's actually looking pretty good, I have to say. Not quite keep dropping that thing. It's sticking to the back of the tile. But so right now I am just pulling out a straw just to kind of blow out some of those air bubbles that are in the blues, and I'm noticing that the paint's kind of feathering out, and I really like that effect still. And so I kept doing that, and then I pulled out my torch to get the rest of those air bubbles out, but just too many air bubbles, so I went back with my straw just to get it, but I wasn't able to get all the air bubbles out. The mixture that I'd made just was too foamy. But that's it. That's as good as it's gonna get. There'll be a little bit of movement, I'm sure, but this is what it is right now, and I think it looks really, really neat. You can see some of the movement, and I like this area right here. I like the actual bubbles that popped up from the torch, and I think it's really cool. I love the gold right there. So time to cut to my thoughts. And I'm back with the dried tile. I'm liking how it's turned out. I like the cells that developed here. I like the organic movement. You can kind of see that it's spreading, it's moving, but it's still keeping its shape. I think that if I had put some glitter right in there, oh, that would have been beautiful. Missed opportunity, but I still think it's really neat. This area is really nice, if you can kind of see that. But yeah, I think it's really pretty, the gold sparkles, and I really like the two of them together. I'm going to put something on the bottom here, and I'm going to try and make it into a coaster, because that is my goal right now, is to try to figure out this. I'm going to have a bazillion coasters, but I want to figure out how to make a nice coaster so I can put my drinks on it. And so yeah, and I really like the idea of the geodes because I love rocks. I think they're very special and beautiful. So I just want to show you this, because when I think of a geode, I think of not perfectly, but you know, those rounded shapes, and let's draw a little picture with my hands, like, you know, round and then round, and it's just expanding out. That's what I think of geodes. When I watch other YouTubers, that's what they do, and it's beautiful and it's gorgeous, but I have trouble doing it for some reason. I don't know. I have to keep trying. But I did want to point out that I was recently at a rock show, and I picked this little guy up because I thought he was adorable and he was very inexpensive. And I noticed that, yes, he does have, and yes, I am giving my rock a sex, but it is what it is. Does have some of that, you know, the crystals in the middle, and then you can kind of see circular in here. But at the same time, as you're looking at the spread out here, it's more like a pour. It's like, oh, just holding it upside, can you even see it? I'm just holding it upside down and the paint's running down, right? And so it's like, you know, who really says that a geode has to be perfectly round and, oh, there. Has to be perfectly round and, you know, swimming out like a drop. According to this rock, it doesn't have to be. So that gave me hope. So with this, I consider that this is good. This is fine. Like I said, missed opportunity with the potential sparkles, but you know, another project, you can add some sparkles, right? Yeah, I'm overall, I'm very happy with this one. I do notice that this paint, the mixture that I made, was quite thick, and you can feel some texture happening here. So I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to cover this. If I got some Mod Podge recently, and so I might try that, or I might try resin, because I know resin is really good for evening things out. But I have tried resin on other tiles to make them into coasters, and you still get, they still leave, my cups are still leaving a ring on them. So I have to get another type of resin, a harder resin, and experiment with that, but that is for another day. Overall, I am pleased. It has the same feeling and emotion as this little guy, so we're good. We are good. So yeah, if you like what you see, you know, click that like button, leave some comments. I would love to see some comments, and you know, I'll reply back to them as best as I can, of course, but I would love to know your thoughts. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye!